Sup, bros? Mr. Bro, here to talk to my bros. What do you think? I'm here not to help you? You must be nuts. All right. On this video, I wanted to show you guys how to divide with a missing amount. And I thought, when I'm done, their minds are going to be blown. So I better use the mind blown emojis. So this first one over here says 25 divided by equals 6. The second one, 18 divided by equals 3. Now, the two on the left are a little bit different than the two on the right. The two on the left, the number is first divided by something. The two on the right is something divided by a number. They're in a different order. If you haven't watched my other videos, one, come on, bro. I'm making these videos for you, bro. And two, in a previous video, I mentioned that you can switch numbers around for add and multiply, but you cannot switch them around for division, or it ruins everything. Just like when I don't want to get into it. It's a long story. Anyway, back to it. Let's enhance. Now, these ones are the tricksters. So I'm going to start with these ones. Now, the reason I say these ones are not the tricksters is I'm going to make a line. And if you're not doing these on a piece of paper, a whiteboard, something at home, if you think you can just do a lot of this stuff in your head, and you might be able to do some of it when it's easy for you. But when it gets to the next step, you got to be writing it down, my bros, or you're not going to be able to figure it out. Now, something divided by a number equals a number, right? So these are the ones that's nice because you could just do the opposite like every video I've shown you. Something divided by 4 equals 8. If I took 20 cookies and I divide them into 4 groups and then I put them back by timesing them by 4, I'd have 20 cookies. I'd be right back where I started. So that's why this equals 1. 1 times mind blown equals mind blown. Let me get you a mop to clean this up. And then 8 times 4 is 32. Now, 32 divided by 4 is 8. So you could take this 32, all algebra, you could take the number, put it back into the original problem and solve it. Like I just said, 32 divided by 4 equals 8. I know I'm right, bro. Plus my mom helped me. Next one. Something divided by 5. Now, we don't want to divide by 5, right? Have a small amount divided by 5 equals 25. That ain't going to work, bro. So instead of dividing, we need to multiply. It's a tricky problem. Most kids that are real good with their facts think, 5 and 25, it says divide, and they think the answer is 5. But bro, if you thought the answer was 5, you better check yourself because you just wrecked yourself. 5 divided by 5 is what? It's 1, bro, not 25. So you know that'd be wrong. So 5 divided by 5 is going to be 1. 1 times mind blown is mind blown. And 25 times 5. And some of you might say, I don't know that. Think about money, bro. 25 is like a quarter. If I got 5 quarters, I'd have 4 of them make $1, but I have 5. So I got 125. Chicka, yeah. Now, let me zoom out and zoom back in on my other problems. So here comes the tricksters. When the number is in front, slow your roll. You got to pay attention. 24 divided by something is 6. So if I were to take this 24, like most kids think, and I divide by 24, 24 divided by 24 is 1, and 6 divided by 24 is 1/4, which is a fraction, which would be totally wrong. So we don't want to do that. Instead, we want to take this 6 over here and pretend it was right here. 24 divided by 6 is 4, right? So now if I took this 4, let me back this back out of here, took this 4 and put it in for mind blown, it would say 24 divided by 4 equals 6. And that's true, bros. That is so true. Now, I got one problem left. It's the same thing. I've got a number in front and a missing variable, picture, whatever you want to call it, right here. So 18 divided by something equals 3. Again, if you were to take this 18 and divide, you would have what most kids start to cry about, a fraction. 3 divided by 18, which is reducible down to 1/6. You don't want that, bros. That's tough stuff. So instead, we want to do the opposite. We want to go this way. We want to say 18 divided by 3 is what? 18 divided by 3 is actually 6, bro. So you see what we did there? When the number's in front, we just bring this number over and divide by it. When the number is not in front, we just divide by it. Do you guys hear that? I think that's the sound of your mind being blown. That's all I got for you today, bros. Check you later.